Looking forward to tonight, of course.
Are you?
Great game. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
What does your gut say about it?
This one, I can't call it. This one I can't call. I think I fancy France to win and to actually roll Morocco over. I do. But this one is so difficult to call because that Croatian team just do not go away, do they?
It's amazing just saying, looking at the stats, Andy. Argentina, understandably, were a lot of people's favourites. 1 defeat in 41 games. Croatia have only won 1 game in the tournament in 90 minutes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
However, they arguably have the best goalkeeper in the tournament, best left centre-back, Modric, must have a chance.
Best midfield, definitely. Best combination of players in the middle of the park. Keep the ball. You're right, Ali. They got, with respects to them, they don't really have a lot up front. If they had a striker, if they had a Davor Šuker or a Boksic or even a Mandzukic, if they had one of those, they would probably win this competition because they are that good elsewhere with what they do with their teamwork, and when they put that red and white shirt on, it like does something to them. It does something to them, you can tell.
What about Argentina? So they've had a funny old tournament, haven't they? Losing the first game against Saudi, and then what do you think of them now?
They don't over-excite me as a team to watch, if I'm being brutally honest. I think we all get excited because Messi's playing, and we all desperately want him to do something very special, and we've seen obviously bits of that. As a team, I'm not, they've got some, I think Enzo Fernandez is a very good player. I don't think Di Maria is the threat he once was. He's still a very talented lad, but I don't think he would give any opposing manager nightmares. I just think the whole team is based, Laura, on Messi and what he can give on the night, what he can do. Whilst he can't go past 1, 2, 3 and 4 and all the way like he used to so often for his country or for Barca. But what he can do, he can just elevate the game and
it's
just
funny, Andy,
moments, and he's brilliant.
Mean, it's crazy what I'm about to say. For a team that have only lost 1 game in 41, I look at Argentinian teams of the past. I think you take Messi out of that Argentina team right now, and they're bordering on workmanlike.
Yeah,
you know. Yeah. But there might be one of, if not the best nation around that knows how to find a way to win a game.
And they've got an aggressive streak. They'll do whatever it takes to win a game. And I mean whatever.
We've seen that, haven't we?
We've seen bits of that. So you know when you play against these, you are. And again, another team where we can tell the players it means absolutely everything to them. And a team under pressure, whenever it plays, there's a phenomenal expectancy around that group of players. So they know they have to dig results out, and they're good at doing it.
That expectancy as well, Andy, you see it a lot here because the games that I've been to see with Argentina involved, we're getting on to the Netherlands game. Honestly, it was about 95% Argentina fans. There was this one little slither of Netherlands fans. Be that maybe because the Netherlands fans decided they didn't really want to travel. A lot of them said, no, we're not interested in this one. Or just the Argentinian fans just coming in such numbers. You're right, it adds a great deal of pressure, but also does that the ones that you've been to, does it feel, because it's a home game basically for Argentina, how much of a difference will that make carrying them through?
I think it's significant. I really do. I think I feel that they're the sort of players and the sort of team as well that want to play in front of an audience, their own audience. I think they enjoy that. I think that they recognise that. And it energises them. I think it does. Do you know, I've been in the gym at the hotel a couple of times, not too often, but a couple of times. And there's a lad. He can't speak English, but he's an Argentinian fan. And each day I say to him, like, when the next game's coming along, you know. And I was thinking it was going to be Argentina-Brazil. I said to him the other day, I said, Brazil? I said, Brazil coming up? You know, and I was sort of looking at him. And he said, no problem. And he's going, bang, bang, bang. Really? As if to say they're just like, we'll knock them over. We'll just we'll just do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. Yeah. And then, of course, I saw him yesterday and said, Croatia, no problem. You know, bang, 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 bang. As if to say, you know, if the game starts going that way,
they'll turn it.
They'll just like do whatever they have to do. And they all do it, don't they? It's not like just 1 or 2 of them lose their rag or 1 or 2 of them might lose their cool. They're all in.
Do you know some, Andy? It's as if it's... Well, see, when you normally play in a game, you can see it happens maybe spur of the moment. See with them, it looks premeditated.
Well, if everyone goes piling in, what's the referee do about that?
Well, that's what happened when was it Paradise volleyed it right into the Dutch dugout,
and you get away with it, didn't you?
And it all kicks off. Because everybody's into it.
Everybody's in. If everyone goes flying in, all of a sudden there's everything going on. Then the referees, it's impossible to do anything about it.
And does it make, when you watch Argentina, does it make you dislike them a little bit when you see those kind of antics?
I don't know if it makes me dislike them, Laura. I think that it's a side to them that you know is there. I'm kind of waiting to see a little bit more of the footballing flair side. Messi's the only one that really gives them that, isn't he? Yeah. You kind of know that's lurking in the background, and you know when is it going to appear. I just think it's like it's part of what they are. It's part of who they are. They use it as a clever way of
even Messi
getting themselves over the line.
I've never seen Messi behave like that at the end of a game.
I mean, that was the biggest mismatch ever, Weghorst and Messi, wasn't it?
Brilliant! How brilliant, though.
Can you imagine?
Did you see his interview afterwards? What was he calling him? Dummy or silly?
Yeah, dummy or something. Yeah, and he was just shouting out in the tunnel. Yeah, you know,
in the middle of a live interview.
It was. But it's going to be a fascinating game because. Because again, Croatia they've amazed me. I've watched them a lot, and I saw them in the first game where they were very flat, and then I've seen them in other. I thought against Belgium during the game, I thought they were brilliant, and then of course they had that last quarter of an hour when Belgium had so many chances and should have scored. They were hanging on, and then of course against Japan they had to come from behind. Against Brazil they had to come from behind. You know, they just don't go away.